There we go. Some minor technical difficulties. But here we go. It's time for another round of Crime O'Clock. We had, last time, just unlocked the Steam Age. Before that, we are now currently 38% in the Lost Age, 25% in Atlantean Age, and I think in the one that we're Information Age we're at 80%. And 0% in something. But yeah, it's Friday and let's get into finding some hidden objects and solving crime. So good day there, Bane Williams, Jake, Rumor. Hope you all have a lovely day. It's made on a board game. What board game is it based on, Bane? I'd very much be interested in seeing how this would work as a board game. Also, thank you, Bane. That's very nice of you. Welcome to the Steam Age, Detective. This was a prosperous but problematic era in which the first modern technology wonders were made, allowing rich people to become even richer and making poor people poorer. Macro the board game. I think I heard of it, but I can't remember seeing it ever. Gonna have to look into that later. We can say that what happened during the Steam Age triggered events that led directly to us now. The events are not yet concluded. A preliminary scan shows an explosion in the Northern Industrial District. I've also detected energy signatures compatible with rage. With rage at large, crimes are bound to occur. Okay. So we're starting me on tick 8, that's fine. Getting used to these controls again. Find the blast site. Blast site. Now that should be fairly visible. Well, this definitely looked like a blast site. If I can manage to squeak my way over. There we go. Oh well, I wasn't exactly there, but sure. Yes, Woomer, you now have unlimited dwarfs. This was hard to miss. The explosion has completely annihilated a production implant and destroyed all the automaton workers assigned to it. Apparently no humans were been harmed. I have a really bad feeling about this. We should run a biochemical analysis on the debris to determine whether this devastation was accidental. If it was intentional, we might find traces of explosion or volatile chemicals. Universal biochemical analysis, subroutine loaded correctly. Okay, oh no, not this one. Oh no, not this one on time again. No. Oh, how was the controls for this? Because now you don't wanna... Come on, move. I can't move it? Really? Why would you let me move anything, game? I have that selected. Okay, so you allow me to move that one, but you only allow me to move it there. Really? Seems weird, but sure. Sure. Now I'm gonna run out of time. But apparently the game doesn't allow me to mess up too much, so that's why it must have locked me in there. Okay, you go over here. That's fine. And then, come on. Select. Not you. You. Ah, I said it last time and I will say it again. This would have been so much easier if I had just been patient and waited for the Steam version. And I could have been playing this at a very nice, leisurely pace with keyboard and mouse. But no. know, I was looking forward to the game so much that I bought it on Switch. This is not a game that really well works on Switch with a controller. Targeting is not as easy. Oh no, I definitely take this over timed nanograms any day. Definitely take this over nanograms. Faint traces of black powder were found, so this wasn't an accident. The Steam Age was a troubled period of time. While makers and aristocrats fought each other over technology, worker riots increased. The explosion was caused by someone, but how and why? This factory belonged to the Adler family, the most powerful and influential family at the time. They had a lot of enemies, among makers as well as workers. Okay, and we go back how far? Only to Tick 7. Okay. Whoever planted the bomb had access to the machinery. Factory workers are the prime suspect. We should examine their bags and check for any explosive devices. Unfortunately, I can't look inside solid objects. There might be a way though. While reconstructing the energy signatures of the AI entity called Chimera, I was able to get a basic understanding of how her reality manipulation power functioned. I believe we can somewhat reproduce her power, if only on a relatively lower scale. With your permission, I'll begin the procedure now. Done. Let me introduce you to my newest subroutine, the Reality Manipulator. It will let us alter past timelines for a fraction of a second, by de-aligning the quantum structure of any atomic compound and thus separating it from the timeline itself. Yeah, exactly, we can use it to look inside boxes and other objects. Do you feel the new power? Turn it on. Okay, so that's this one. Use the reality manipulator to check the factory worker's bag. Okay. That is not what that button is doing, but sure. You're not doing it at all, and oh dear god, what are you doing to my controls? Why? Okay. Now will you let me do it if I toggle it? Okay. Great. Huh, unfortunately this worker isn't carrying an item we can link to the bomb. Try to check the other bags. The worst game for Switch controller, so I thought was a little to the left. See, that has been on my list of things to get for quite some time. Find a bomber. That's not a bomber. Come on. How about the elephant? Surely the elephant is suspicious. No. Well, that's really fascinating. No one is carrying an explosive device or any kind of soap. So while it solves the mystery of the awful smell in my sensors, I'm afraid we just hit a dead end. Okay, so no explosives was found. I was shocked and annoyed when I saw my friend playing Dragon Age Origins on PC and had a whole MMO-style hotbar and free cam, while the PS3 version was limited to 6 ability slots. Oof! I feel your pain. Let's go to the hacks. Try using my new upgrade to mess with the broken machinery. We could uncover new details or will potentially erase all timelines and the whole universe. That was a joke. Sort of. Don't think about it too much. Just use your reality manipulator on the debris. Okay. Very well. Come on. Use it. There we go. Okay, so we found the bomb. Haha, you found a piece of an explosive device. 10 points to Gryffindor, as they would have said in the Information Age. It seems we're dealing with a makeshift bomb. Someone single-handedly crafted it. Such devices tend to have a unique feature. With proper analysis, we could figure out who he or she is. Okay. Now, a little to the left, this actually seems like a really nice game to me, but so far I've heard no one who's actually enjoyed it, But still, it seems so calming and relaxing. Macro detail scanner subroutine loaded correctly. Okay, well, that's easy enough if you will allow me to do the thing. Really? You won't allow me to move anything? Let me move! How was I supposed to move you? Because none of the button works. There, okay. You're being really inconsistent here, game. I haven't used that one for anything, I think. No, I enjoyed it immensely, but the controls are frustrating, which kind of stopped me from being sent. That I can understand. Also, hi there, dear chatter. And thank you for the raid. Hope you're having a lovely day. On the bomb is an identification number. It's a type of code that Charisma Larkin, the city fence, impresses on every object she sells, not to get scammed with her own trash. Oh yeah, with touchscreen this would be great. Finally, we have a proper lead. If Charisma branded her bomb, it means she sold it somewhere, to someone. We should check her workshop in the city's southern area and see who the buyer is. Oh, you just done this one? Like you finished it the entire game? Evening, McCain. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, find out who bought the bomb. Who bought the bomb, huh? Let me just double check. Was there any dialogue that I missed there? Single-handedly crafted it. Charisma Larkin. City fence. Okay. So check her workshop in the city's southern area. Okay. That's the detail I needed. Southern area. There we go. There you are. Almost is good though, still, McCain. Here he is. This is Emmett Carton, an ex-worker in Lady Adler's factory. He and others were fired in order to be replaced with automatons. Indeed, they were motivated to hold a grudge against the Adlers. We should follow him until we understand how he's involved in the attack. What he's holding is certainly part of the bomb that exploded at the factory. Okay, so let's jump ahead. Oh no, bugs? That does not sound good at all. Let's see, is it... More bothered by the ones bursting through the software. Makes sense, makes sense. Where did you go? It was just one tick, so you shouldn't have gone that far, and there aren't any real portals, as far as I can see, that you can just magically teleport yourself to the other side of the map. So you should still be around. Let's see. Bunny... Is it just that you put a hat on? Is that it? No. Good, good. Okay, so you have kind of like a shirt with... Let's zoom in on you, actually. A shirt and a little armband on either side. Follow Emmett wherever Emmett goes. Let's see. He must have gotten further than I at first suspected that he would get. But then again, the game has not been consistent with how far people are allowed to go in one single tick. So that shouldn't surprise me. Shouldn't have managed to get this far up though. You should not have managed to go this far. Let's see. Back down. This entire area is left unexplored. Looks nice, but not for what we're looking for right now. There's so many nice details. So many little stories hidden in every single world, which I do like. Oh, there you are, aren't you? Is that you? That looks like you. You have the same little armbands on. Didn't go far at all. Okay, let's see. I want to know the story with this, but oh well. Let's see. Let's see. Where did you go after that? Where did you go? Like the main worker union went over here. You, however, went up onto the attic to make your little bomb. What if you unfocus your eyes so the target becomes a 2x2 pixel nonogram? Surely that is how the game is meant to be played, right? You find it and then you do a nonogram. Emmett is with other ex-workers. According to my intel, that building was the hideout for an insurgent group called New Dawn. The main targets were highborns who used automatons as a workforce. Weird, the police sent there aren't stopping them. In fact, they're doing quite the opposite. That's a bit odd, considering the historical records of the Steam Age. Unless... I see, the bomb is a non-lethal device. From what I can tell, its purpose is to splash paint around. I believe it's something like a symbolic act, though I'm not sure about this. Symbols are a very human thing. Anyway, there's something wrong because we know this is the same bomb that exploded in Aldo's factory. How is it possible? We can't lose track of the bomb. Someone must have tampered with the device, so we need to know who did it. Okay. And how far do we jump forward? Just one tick again. Very well. Well, he's going here. With a package, which I'm assuming contains the bomb. They're moving the bomb. And... allow me to move again. Let's see. There you are. Handing it in towards the post office. Or package delivery, I'm assuming. They bring it to a delivery warehouse. Huh. Yes, of course. One of the great inventions during the Steam Age was flying automatons that delivered packages all over the city, placing them directly in the gardens of people's homes. It seems that this is how Emmett decided to get the bomb into the factory. But so far, we know the bomb is still just loaded with paint. When was it changed? Warning. Extratemporal energy signature detected. He's Rage. He must be nearby. Find him. I'm sure he's involved in the attack on the factory. Okay, so... find Rage. Rage is over here. Oh, come on. Is it good enough? Yes, it's good enough. There he is. He's influencing Willie Bray, the delivery man who works in the warehouse. According to my data, Willie's wife was a worker in the Adler factory and was also replaced by automatons. Willie must have taken that pretty badly, and with Rage's influence, he became angry enough to transform the paint bomb into an actual explosive device. We must find him and signal his location to the police before he ships the modified bomb to the factory. Okay, so... give me a second to get a better look at you. Come on. Okay, wearing a hat, mutton chops, and a little scarf tied around your neck. Very well. You're up here on the factory, I'm assuming. There you are, you angry little man. Now your unquenched fury won't cause any harm. I know, Detective, maybe he deserved his vengeance, but we can't judge, nor can we interfere. We can only see and learn from past injustice. Does it still hurt? Remember this. In the Steam Age, a revolution will indeed begin. It's a hidden battle that will wage even today. You'll know this sooner or later. Okay, copper machine solved. Impressive work, Detective. You have just saved many automatons and potentially the whole timeline. Still, it is unsettling to think that our enemies now have access to the Steam Age. Our very culture began to form during that age, and that the new force started to fight the oldest battle. We must stop rage before it's too late. Okay, let's see. Good news, Detective. While you were busy solving this case, I got a new intel on our friend Rage. Though it may shift somewhat, its energy signature is always consistent. We may have enough data to trace it as soon as it enters the timeline again. What's the point, you ask? Well, if we can trace its signal to a specific point in space and time, we'll be able to attack his mainframe and defeat Rage once and for all. Ah, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Data Chatters. Enjoy the rest of your day. The Nexus event in the Steam Age is still unstable. We should go back there and see if we can find Rage while we try to stabilize some of the paradoxes. Okay. Whoop. And I completely missed which one you wanted me to go to game. Oh, no, not this. Credits. You want me to continue in the Steam Age? Sure. Problem with reading the text and chat at the same time. I completely blank on one of them. The blue mask. This time we're dealing with burglary. I'm getting readings of a theft in the Aristocrats district, near the river. It's a theft that never happened in the true timeline. The victim is Lady Adler, famous art collector with a soft spot for technological relic of ages past. It's believed that the only Atlantean artifact still intact in our time was found among the items of a trophy room. You know, I used to think it was funny how Jake would read stuff on stream and not at all process what it says, but now I do this too. It's very easy to get a focus when streaming. It is, but it's mostly just the little things. It's when swapping between them. If I'm just playing and chatting, it's fine. But if I'm trying to read things, it kind of overrules the last thing I read in my head, as far as memory goes. It's like, okay, was this the place I was supposed to search, or was it somewhere else? Oh, there she is. She's crying and very upset. I'm assuming this is it? Or is that just someone who's gotten their heart broken by a love letter? Vulpen II. There it is, our crime scene. As you can see, Lady Adler found a note. We can't examine the note because she's holding it, but the signature is so big that I can scan it without generating a paradox. It's a very peculiar signature. There's no doubt we're dealing with Arsène Lupin II, the legendary thief. Not Lupin, that would be copyrighted. Vulpen II was known for targeting very special technological artifacts, both old and new. We must recover what was stolen, but first we need to figure out how the thief got there. Okay, very well. How the thief got here. Also, could I just ask, is the stream playing very glitchy for you guys? Or is that just Streamlabs on my end? Because I keep seeing flickerings on the corner of my eye, and that is very distracting. Because if I need to fix something on that. Let's see. Haven't noticed. Okay, that's good. Then it's probably just Streamlabs trying to update itself and keep up. Okay, but how did they enter? Is it this the person in the masquerade? No, not the masquerade. Could have been. How they entered the room. What am I missing? This is limited to a room. It should not be this hard. I don't see anything on the roof that would indicate that I've gone there. I don't see any smashed glass or anything. I mean, I see smashed glass here, but that's from the trophy case. Oh, there it is. It's the window that's open. Never mind. I'm just being blind. There it is, an open window. Maybe Walpon II used it to enter the room. Let's analyze it and see if he left any traces. I should probably say Walpan. Macro detail scanner subroutine loaded correctly. Detected from my database, I've loaded all kinds of traces that tools can leave on the wood of windows, doors, and things that living beings could use to enter a room. I even loaded the data from the toilet. Is that still a thing? I saw it once in an old movie. Okay. Well, come on. At least now I remember the button for it. And we have found some here. Just gotta match it up. Hi, Affable. Hope you're having a good day. Is it supported 21.9 video screen? I mean, it's Switch, it has its limits, so I'm honestly not sure. Because Switch is Switch, it can only give you what it gives you. There's not really any settings. There are no burglary marks on the window, so it was probably used as an escape route. If so, did Wapan II get inside? I believe the main one is released today, I think it was said earlier. Lady Adler was hosting a party to celebrate the invention of the Galactic Energizer. As was the trend at the time, many of her guests wore masks. Maybe the thief was hidden amongst them. Just unluck, thank you, Bane. Use the reality manipulator to look behind their mask. And we'll see. Blobber did not like the demo as much as I did, but he seems to be insisting on that he might still end up getting it at one point. Which has me concerned, because he's definitely gonna beat my time with how long I've taken with these controls. Distortion. Hey, have you seen it? The image of that woman you exposed appears to be distorted. Could it be Oblivion, the shapeshifter we met multiple times before? I was trying to talk in their official stream, but it was pre-recorded and the community manager has no clue. Okay. And now I forgot to read that bit. Fortunately, my database has a recording of the sine wave that was emitted by Oblivion the last time we encountered it, which was during the Green Lantern's case. Let's try to analyze that frequency. If there's a match, my system will confirm it. Not this again. I did not like this little puzzle. Well, not puzzle, but mini-game. It's not really puzzles. You very much know how to do it. Energy analysis subroutine loaded correctly. It's more of a little mini-puzzle, and I can never figure out the controls again. Come on. You're supposed to work. You're very much supposed to work. I am clicking the button you're telling me, game. Why are you being like this? Why will you not do it? Are you free from the time crimes yet? No, it's not safe to go outside, I'm afraid. At this rate, it will take a while. Okay, there we go. Hooray. So, sorry, Blobfish. I do hope you're having a good day. And thank you for joining in the crime solving. We were right, we're dealing with Oblivion again. His presence here can't be a coincidence. Follow to determine if this theft was its doing. Okay. Forward. Can I get to zoom in again, please? Thank you. That's a bit too much zoom. Let's see. Blowing kisses to the guard, so they're distracted. There, that was what happened. The guard was so charmed by Oblivion's blowing kiss that he forgot to close the window. In the true timeline, Wolpan II was never able to steal from Lady Adler, but thanks to Oblivion, he simply had to jump through an open window. Thanks to your keen eye, we also discovered that Wolpan II came here to steal. An ancient mask with Atlantean features, formed by two parts held together by an interlocking system. Why does Oblivion want him to have it? We need to know more. Luckily for us, Atlantean technology has a very distinct energy signature that I can trace. Follow it and we can find Wolpan's lair. Yes, we're now in the Steam Age, Soviet Blobfish. We left the Atlantean Age behind. Okay, energy tracking subroutine loaded correctly. Well, that one is at least simple if I remember correctly, yeah. There he is. We found the lair of Wolpan. Here we are, Wolpan's lair. Look at him, checking around to make sure no one followed him after the theft. Surely he wasn't expecting to be followed from the future. Anyway, now we know Wolpan's true identity. This is in fact the manor of Maurice Lenoir, an influential writer of the Steam Age. He'll be kidnapped by the New Dawn a few years from now and will disappear from the historical records. Oh, he's already purchased it? No! I don't want to know how much he beat my time with. I'm afraid we can't call the police to arrest him at this moment. The legendary thief Arsena Wolpan II has a much bigger role to play in your history. You'll have to trust me on this one, partner. We should, however, reunite Lady Adler with her precious mask. Returning to the moments following the theft, it should be easy to locate Wolpan and Villa Adler. Then we should find a way to cover the stolen mask. He was so negative when he first tried the demo though. With the hidden objects and the little minigames that weren't explained. I genuinely thought he wouldn't get it. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy watching him struggle, for sure, but... still. He'll be so much faster with the mouse and controller. It's unfair. Just because I couldn't wait with getting the game. Let's see, there she is. But that's not who I wanted to find. I wanted to find Wolpan. Who is... oh. The police are going to arrest Blobber so you can have the quicker time. I might erase him to make it up for you. Thanks, Bane. I mean, if it was to be a race, I do feel we would have to play on the same... Okay, this is not the right person I'm looking for. But why is this guy climbing the window with a giant snake? Like, why? I want to know why. This is why I hope once you're done, like completed a level to 100%, I really hope it lets you go back and control the time skipping yourself so you can look closer into all of these little stories that I put into it. Because there's so many times after when I've been playing this, that I see like little scenes, and I just wish I could follow that scene. At least a little bit. Where on earth is he? Where did he go? Where did he go? Someone doing graffiti over there. Is he hiding in the bushes somewhere? Is he in the masquerade? Or at the party? People can climb windows with snakes in their free time. It's called having a hobby. Sure, I will admit a bit of a unique hobby. And I feel slightly in the disfavor of the snake who's being pulled along on that hobby. Not sure the snake would particularly enjoy that. Why can't I find them? Like, I found the woman, but she's not the one who has the mask. Oh sure, Soviet blobfish, blame the snake. Poor snake. Snake was probably having a chill day until he was suddenly kidnapped and made to climb through windows. I cannot. Okay, let me just see. It's not her I'm supposed to find, right? No, it wasn't. Didn't think so. But this is too far away, though. Is it this guy, really? But he's holding a snake. Why would this be the guy? He doesn't look at all like the guy I'm supposed to find. It just fills me with questions. Like, the guy I'm looking for is really pointy-faced, skinny, with twirling mustache and everything. He does not have the right to be this difficult to find. He's very, very clear. He has absolutely no right. So why is it that I can't find him? Okay, let's have a closer look at the guest. No, no. Definitely no. Not in the gazebo. He's not hiding as one of the people on stage. Where on earth? And neither one of these has the build to be it. And that person is a bunny person, so that wouldn't make sense. Really wonder what the story there is, though. Where is he? Where could he have gone off to? There you are, you little sneaky bastard. Oh, come on, that is totally him. How is that not him? Twirly mustache, top hat, and the mask is in there. Oh, I probably have to use my new power, of course I have to. Of course I have to use new power. Game tutorialized it, I should know better. I am becoming Jake, forgetting I have powers. that the game has just spent hours well, not hours, but a long time making me memorize, and then second I don't have to do that anymore, I forget that I have it. The other half of the stolen mask. Yes, I know. Being human, so overrated. Automatons all the way. Bring on the age of the automaton. Is this it? No, that doesn't look like him. I mean, he was up on the roof. Okay, let's... He's up on the roof heading in this direction. You look very suspicious, but you're not involved in this case. No strength in flesh, embrace the machine. Indeed, rumor. There he is, jumping on top of there. I was just missing him. Come on, wiggle into place. There we go. Finally, the second piece. Fantastic job, detective. Now the mask can be returned to Lady Adler. I'll inform the police. Oof, 19 minutes. That should have been faster. That should have been faster. Detective, thanks for your effort. We restored the proper course of event and thwarted Oblivion scheme. However, its presence in the Steam Age, after Rage, raises more questions than answers. Let's go back to the mainframe and I'll try to detect Oblivion's signature within the space-time streams. This is bad news. As much as I want to give chase, my sensors can't detect the presence of Oblivion. Yet. The one I can trace, Rage, seems to have been quiet since our last meeting. I wonder if he knows we're able to trace him now. For the time being, in lieu of better options, we should focus on fixing the anomalies as they occur. Let's recap the situation. We're now dealing with several Nexus events at the same time. Each Nexus event is a concentration of changes to the timeline menacing a specific age. Atlantean time, stability at 25. Lost Age, stability at 37.5. Steam Age, stability at 25. Information Age, stability at 66.6%. Let me perform a scan on all of these events and see if we detect any urgent anomalies. Got one. We're off to the Lost Age. I'm ready when you are. Okay, sure, we can go to the Lost Age. I'm not too keen on the portals here, but it was fine. The Emerald Furball. Anomaly detected. Detective, we might have a problem. The readings I'm getting from the Lost Age are off the charts. The true timeline is being twisted and warped as we speak. We have to investigate. Well, reality seems to be intact. That's good news, I presume. From here, I should be able to pinpoint the origin point of the words. Anomaly. It's near the Royal Palace. Anomaly. Honestly. Okay, but can we just appreciate the fact that you have Aladdin, Jasmine, and even the Disney version which turns Apu into an elephant on top of her? They don't have to be there. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be in the case. They just exist. Blobber has agreed to the race. Fool. Well, and if Blobber has agreed to race you, Bane, then should you be here? I mean, I appreciate you being here, but should you? see. Where is the crime scene? Come on, crime shouldn't be hard to find. I mean, this looks weird, but I don't think it's the crime scene per se. No. Oh, you should definitely still play the demo. If this is the only bit you caught, he will have way more than you. I would suggest just watching him play the demo, just to be on an even playing field. And then maybe like skip one world, because I think that's as much as we've done, like one case. Because in the demo you had, I think, 3 cases? But I'm very much looking forward to catching that race, Bane. And enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see, we have someone finding a genie. Boulders. I don't think this is the crime. This is just a mummy being caught in jam. You're very sad. But have a crime been committed to you? I don't think so. Where is the crime? Usually the crime scenes has been fairly easy to find, like first round off. I don't think this is the crime either. This just seems like a person who's angry. And you seem angry, but it's hardly a crime. I absolutely failed to see the crime here. Ooh, this is not good. Where could you be? Where could you be, crime? Everything is joy over here. That salesman's a bit sad. I mean, we have a robot set. Oh, you seem a bit upset. You seem a bit upset. Is this the crime? No. Maybe the crime was inside me all along. I mean, not unthinkable. I am overdue going on a crime spree. I feel if that's something I would ever supposed to do in my life, it should have happened by now. Is this the crime scene? This just seems like an accident. And no one seems to care. Really? The cat head has fallen down, but absolutely no one pays attention to it. There is no shocked expression, no nothing. Keen-eyed as always, detective. If the situation weren't so dire, I'd joke about losing one's head, but we can't afford such a luxury. Under the debris of the fallen head lies someone. I don't need to ask the database to access his identification. His name is Nefer-Ka-U, a servant of the Pharaoh, and the one who saved his life during the Battle of the Crimson Ribbons. Legends say that I afterward bless him for his noble deed. We're at the exact center of an anomaly. Ah! words. Animality. Can you see it, detective? Can you see how reality is glitched around the scene as if it was scattered through time? We've already seen something like that. Maybe this time we can decipher its origin? Let's load a suitable subroutine. Okay, let's see. Time defrag subroutine loaded correctly. Detective, as we learned during the Turquoise Fall on Dame case, our foe uses fractal matrices to alter the time stream data. We need to attune my senses to them so that we can find them and restore the anomaly. Once the process begins, my human interface will shut down again along with many secondary systems, including a proper firewall. So I won't be able to provide much assistance. You'll be on your own, detective. That did not go well last time you said that. Just gonna say. Oh no, not this one again. How did I swap into the inner circle? Inner circle. Come on, twist all the way around. Oh, come on, you absolute piece of... Yes, of course it's not gonna work when I spend that long using just one single circle. Just to try and line it up properly. Okay, there we go. Now, don't touch that circle anymore. Go out one. And then we can see. Which one would make sense here? Which one would make sense? Why am I none of them? None of them make much sense there. Oh. Okay, try the other one. That matches perfectly there, but nothing else matches, so keep moving. That one's too short. Yeah. You don't like it, I know. I know, game. Taking too long. I feel you should be there, but getting you to get in the right place is hard. And you keep jumping when I let up the button, which is real frustrating. I am never gonna forgive myself for being impatient about this game and buying it on the... No, not that way, not that way. No. I played the demo on a computer. I knew this was gonna be better as a keyboard game. Whew. Actual footage of your Windows 98 computer trying to organize your 30-word document in 1999. Not far off. Not far off, rumor. Okay. 4 matrices detected. Okay. And now I have to find, if I remember correctly, I have to find those symbols on everything. Bottom temple. Bottom temple. Bottom temple. I can't remember even seeing a temple on the bottom parts. Oh dear. I spent so long looking for one of them. Last time this was a thing. This is not a temple. don't think they would count the Sphinx as a temple. That would be a bit weird. That is not a temple. This is a temple. This would be the bottom layer of the temple, I guess. Don't see anything there. There is one. Tiny, tiny one. Come on. Yeah, that's... one. Okay, we're going to take 5. Under Earth Gate. Okay, under Earth Gate. Well, for me, this is the big Earth Gate, so that seems straightforward. I even watched the VOD last time I had one of these, and I still couldn't figure out what the clue was actually supposed to be. 2. Blood sand. Well, that is the arena, if anything. So let's see. There is that one of them? Looks like it. Okay, and where's the last one? 3. Error. Something inside me? Incoming external communication. Listen carefully. We are everywhere. We are everywhere. Everywhere. The oracle will not be. The timeline is a fair price to pay. The oracle will not be. It's gone? Oracle will not be. I are for Ivar? Definitely I something. R4 or Ivar. This is when it would be really beneficial if I remembered that few student points that I took in Egyptian mythology. Seem to remember Ra was the one for the sun, and I thought it was an eagle, bird, at least bird. No, that's Horus. It's Horus, not Ra. I did check the major statues right next to there. Maybe I didn't check them good enough. I think those are supposed to be anything as far as gods go. I mean, that would be... Also, all their eyes seems fine. There we go. feet. Time defrag subroutine aborted. Restoring standard function done. I'm back. Did you miss me? Now that you found all the matrices, you can restore reality by playing the time melody using the SFE analyzer. Oh, this again. Me. Okay, where's me? Let's see. Door. Me. Where we haven't found yet. What do you mean? Can't read it. That's Saul. That is me again. Another Saul. Ah, okay, there's so me, right? Though I think was this one. No, it was C. Darn it. What we had though? Me. Ray. Was this though? No, that was also Saul. Maybe I haven't done though. Okay, Doe is up there. That's fine. Me. Oh, come on. Ray. Doe. Go back to Ray. Law we haven't seen, so start gambling. That was not it. Oh, come on, you're basically on top of it. Okay, Laura's there. Great. So, me, Ray. Oh no, I've forgotten where Doe was. It wasn't you. It was you. Doe. Back to Ray. And then La. Okay. And now they're all disappearing. And this is fixed. Everything's as again as it should be, Detective. You restored reality itself, and you did it all on your own. If you weren't facing a world-ending threat, you should treat yourself with, well, do you want to see some ads tailored just for you? No? Okay. In any case, another paradox successfully solved. 20 minutes, 20 seconds. Detective, is there something amiss? Did you hear a voice? That is strange, really strange. By strange, I mean incredibly dangerous. If you heard a voice, someone managed to connect to my system while I diverted my computing power to the time defrag subroutine. I'm sure you're getting confused. What you say is almost impossible. But let's consider for a moment the possibility that my firewall has been breached. That means our enemies now have a way to harm us directly. This is bad. Really bad. But maybe there's something we can do. Let's go back to the mainframe and see if whoever connected to my system left something behind. Okay. Tell me about that voice, Detective. I see. So do you think they're trying to destroy, or should I say, prevent this oracle from ever existing? Are they also willing to sacrifice the whole timeline in the process? It's a fascinating theory, Detective. I'm afraid I can't be of assistance. My system has no record of the voice. However, something was left behind, a small energy trace. I'm reconstructing this pattern now. Done. Now we have a name for our fourth AI, Avatar. Now I'm sure you have dozens of questions, and so do I. But we can't let our foes overwhelm us with their tricks. Right now we have the means to bring the fight to Rage mainframe, and we should stick to the plan. Find him and begin tracing his energy signature. I'm getting readings from the Atlantean Age. With some luck we'll find Rage there. Let's go, detective. Okay, back to the Atlantean Age we go. The brown clay pot. Anomaly detected. It seems our enemies have abandoned any subtleties and are trying to attack the timeline by eliminating a major figure in human history. An anomaly is forming, and someone is going to die very soon. It's someone who wasn't supposed to. The citizen in danger should be near the city gates. I'm recording data, but something or someone hanging in the balance. It's a precarious position. Hurry, detective. We have to stop this anomaly. Anomaly. Damn it. Why is it that my brain can't remember that? By the city gate. That was here, wasn't it? Well, this looks suspicious. No. This person falling off? There, a woman is falling to her death. It's no ordinary woman, I might add. According to my database, her name is Aqua. She's well known as Keeper of the Crimson Bow. Aqua is a legendary figure. Just before the tragic fall, she hid many Atlantean wonders in sealed caves far from the city. Clearly, she isn't supposed to disappear from history right now. We must go back in time and see what happened. The artifacts she saved from Atlantis, well, some of them survive until now. Some of them are very close to us. They're close to me. Locate Aqua before her demise. Be quick, detective. Okay, so let's get a better look at how she looks. Okay, kinda curly hair, 4 arms. I forgot to see how many ticks back we went, but not far because she's right there. Come on, zoom in better on her. There we go. Focus. Okay, so she's reading a letter, sobbing. She's crying. As far as I know, despair can dull human senses, leading them to make mistakes such as lowering their guard. This might have happened to Aqua. She must have tripped while climbing the stairs of one of the city's towers. The letter Aqua's reading seems to be the source of that desperation. We should take a look at it. As usual, I can't use my subroutine on something with which someone is directly interacting. Let's go back in time a bit so we can find a suitable occasion. Find Aqua again. I mean, someone here is holding a letter. It doesn't really look like her. Oh, there she is. Okay, that's the postman on their way to deliver the letter. Do you see how calm she is? We're lucky because she hasn't yet received the letter. We must find who has the letter in this tick. With a bit of luck, we'll be able to check the message and see why Aqua became so desperate after reading it. Well, the person with the letter I've already found. It's the post woman over here. Oh, come on. Hopefully that's close enough. No, you want the letter? The letter is in the focus now. Come on. How could it not be that? It's a person coming over with a letter. It's a message carrier. How is this not it? Ah, okay. Fine. Let's see then. Well, you're writing a thing, but I don't think that's the letter. I was so certain that that was the mail delivery. But if it isn't that person, then where would I find the letter? Because this all seems too far away. Maybe I just missed it? I'm gonna try just one more time on the actual letter. It's like as in focus as I can get it. Because to me, that's what makes sense. It's close enough that it could be delivered. It would explain how she got it. I don't see anyone else here holding a scroll. I tried clicking on the guy who was writing at the desk. And that's supposedly not it. And she's even smiling and looking in this direction would make sense with that person. Is it this thing? That would be very weird because that's kind of hidden behind, so that would be bad. I'm glad it wasn't. And where is it? Where is it? Surely it's not gonna be this far out, right? Be a bit weird if it was, but I guess... I mean, they don't have the portals. I seem to remember they had one way of just moving around quickly. Yeah, I cannot see that scroll anywhere. I mean, you have a clipboard, but that shouldn't be it. Maybe the letter was the friends we made along the way. I don't think so, Never Blob. I don't think so. As far as I know, we haven't even made any friends. Why isn't it this thing? Why? Like, if you're looking for a letter, it makes perfect sense to find that one. No one else is walking around with a scroll or a letter. Darn it, game. Why are you doing this to me? That is the stone, the mask that we had in the previous case. I cannot see it for the life. I think the reason I definitely can't see is because I got so hooked up on that it had to be the other one. Has to be something else. Someone else here has to be holding that letter, or the letter has to be somewhere. This seems like some sort of package delivery, but doesn't have the letter. This is also a mail service, but it only has packages, not letters. World. Where in the world? This fun little fanny pack. Oh, don't just glow there, little light bulb. I'll ask chat before I ask you. You're holding a book, but that shouldn't be it. You have a little mail carrying bag. That's for parcels. No. No, not at all. There's something behind you. Is that a scroll? The tiny thing behind your back there? No, good. Well, chat, if you have any good idea, feel free to make them. Because I just keep returning to one single place. And it ain't it. I hide? I feel this is too far away though. Really feel like this is too far away for it. You. Did you have anything that seemed like a letter? You have a lot of things on you. Is a tiny scroll, perhaps? No? Okay then, I guess I'm using you, light bulb. The letter's in the hands of the city postwoman. I have clicked that postwoman so many times. I have clicked this so many times, game. I have clicked the letter itself. I have clicked the letter with the postwoman. And you're still telling me it's not? So, fine, what's your next? The postwoman's in the main plaza too. Yes, I know, I've clicked her several times. Care to tell me again how this is clearly the postwoman? There is no one else here that fits the postwoman description, though. It has to be. Okay, game, I now want to see who do you claim is the postwoman. Postwoman says the main arch of the city gates. Yes, this is the main arch. This is absolute bullshit. Like, this is the main arch? Heck, it's the only arch? Yes, clearly this is the postwoman. Yes. We've solved it. Clearly postwoman right there. No? Postwoman? Not shocked. Shocked. Well, this is very annoying. Because the only other person who is by the main arch is this person behind here. And I don't think that's the right person. First of all, it doesn't look like a woman, doesn't look like postwoman. This is literally the only person who makes sense, depending on the clues. No, I can't even Google it because it's too new. But seriously, if... Please tell me, chat, if you see anyone else near that arch on the main plaza who could potentially be a postwoman. Because I will admit that if it's this and I just can't progress because either bug or because I'm, you know, one tiny fraction of its millimeter off, then that's just infuriating. I have tried having the entire letter captured within the spyglass. Doesn't work. I tried zooming out so that I can get both the letter and the postwoman in there. Doesn't work. And there's nothing more I can do now. Have to use a tool. Oh, for... That should not be necessary. That should not be necessary. She's literally holding the envelope in there. am not okay with that game. I am not okay with that. I will call that bullshit. Universal decryption subroutine loaded correctly. We need to translate the letter so that we can know what it contains. This won't be easy, Detective. The Atlantean language is one of the most obscure codes ever convinced by your kind. Good luck. That tool was supposed to be used to open, like, look into boxes and things. I did not think I would have to look into a little envelope. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so I need to be able to go from this to identical. Okay, and then this thing. Yeah, I can do that. There. 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 Over here. Over here. And over here. Okay, and then I need... Come on. I need you. And then I need... I think I need you. And then we go down. No, that doesn't work. If I go this way and then up, then I can go that art looking thing and then reverse it. There we go. I am very close to Maury's smash at that point with that stupid letter. You're supposed to look into boxes and things. An envelope doesn't count. You can tell that that's a postwoman and she's delivering a letter. It should not be necessary to open the letter. It didn't even make sense, as far as the lore of the game, that we are able to look and access the letter when the postwoman is clearly holding it, because we've been told you're not allowed to interact with items that people are still holding. Oh, I see. The letter's a farewell message. A message full of sound and fury, I might add. Aqua's husband is leaving her forever. He calls her unfair and unjust, along with some other ancient Atlantean words that my profanity filters won't allow me to translate. So reading it has thrown her into complete despair. While I can simulate empathy, I'm afraid I won't ever understand something like this, or the burning need you humans have to share life with someone else. Well, to be honest, sometimes even I feel, how can I say it, incomplete, as if I lacked some subroutine I was designed to have. Well, enough of that, we have to continue our investigation. Let's follow Aqua so that we can understand why and how her sentimental life took this tragic turn, which wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Let's see. We're now on tick 5. Find Aqua. Did she come from this direction? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there she is. Very happy, very much in love. Swimming in on her little boat. Her little waterway. And then we go to 3. Where is she then? Oh. Oh, you had an affair in pottery class. Well, not necessarily an affair. but just really having a nice time with pottery teacher. Oh. Well, disturbing and unsettling, like seeing a ghost. I'm not talking about Aqua having an affair, though. Could this be what we were looking for? Is it something that never happened in the true timeline? If this is indeed an alternate timeline, maybe Aqua's husband did see her with another man. Let's try looking around. Okay, so now we're looking for jealous husband. Who sees this? This guy just seemed upset, but I'm not sure if it's the husband. Oh, there we go. Someone with binoculars, surely. I agree, detective. It could be him. I'll try to get a formal confirmation that supports our theory. While Aqua's well-known agent of history, her husband was more of a supporting character, and there were no available depiction of him. I will use my database to confirm this man's appearance so that we can know his identity. Database match, subroutine loaded correctly. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Might as well just complete the random phase. Completed the right random phase though. Now where is your lower half? After cat. There we go. He is Saron, a poet. My system confirms he's Aqua's partner. Now that we know his name, I have access to more data. Saron and Aqua survived the fall as a couple and were instrumental in preserving the Crimson Vow in subsequent ages. We must restore the correct flow of time at all costs, following Saron through time and see if we can prevent him from writing the letter. Okay, so we're now on tick 4, so he shouldn't have moved far from his position in, I think it was tick 3. He was here. There he is, being infuriated by rage. Rage. Syrian was indeed full of grief, but at this exact moment, rage uses power to turn that grief into blinding anger. Now I see why I wrote such horrible things in the letter. We have to find a way to avoid the consequences of his letter. Find him. Oh dear. Getting tired. Let's see. So, where is Shark going? Where did he go? Doesn't look like he went this way. There he is, writing angry letter on top of balcony. It's just as we suspected. Right after meeting Raids, Syrian wrote his fateful letter. There's no record of a useful tick at which we can take action to stop it. However, we need to find a solution. But how? If we can't stop Syrian from writing the letter to Aqua, how can we solve this butterfly effect? Unless... Previously I detected a very faint energy trace around Aqua. It was something similar to the energy of the sacred stones we analyzed during the Bronze Eternity Gauntlet case. It's a long shot, but we can analyze Aqua to see what it is. Very well, let's do that then. Energy analysis subroutine loaded correctly. Okay, so let's see. A little bit higher and a little bit wider. There we go. Track the energy. crystal power. The energy trace left to Aqua's lover, or more specifically to the crystal neck he wears. Apparently, it's infused with a fraction of the power belonging to the sacred stone of mind, granting it emotion-altering capabilities. In other words, the necklace can act as an irresistible love elixir, making anyone fall for its wearer. Judging by the lustful eyes of the sculptress, that could very well be the case. But how can this necklace possess such power? We need to go farther back in time to validate this theory. We need to find Aqua's lover at the point when he's using the necklace. Okay, so where's Sculptor? Where is Sculptor and who is he seducing? Seems a bit far. Seems a bit far away from where he's supposed to be. Hi, Lohi. You stopping by to say hi? I'm being very upset about not getting scratches immediately upon arrival. Well, I kinda need both hands, girl. I kinda need both hands. Why don't I see him anywhere? He stands out quite well amongst everything. There he is! There you are. Zoom in. Isn't this him? There, he's activating the crystal, and from it I can detect energy belonging to the sacred stone of mind. Wait a moment. The energy is very unstable. The necklace clearly wasn't made to contain such power. Someone managed to convert this energy of a sacred stone to another vessel. Energy isn't unlike other objects, and if I'm not mistaken, we're facing someone who can move matters through space and time. Chimera. If you remember, Detective, during the Bronze Eternity Gauntlet case, for a brief moment, Saffron had control of the Sacred Stone of Mind. Chimera was likely able to send some of its energy back in time and into the necklace at that precise moment. So to recap, Chimera gave a necklace with a splinter of the Sacred Stone of Mind to an Atlantean citizen, and he's using it to stimulate lust and passion in the people around him. As soon as Aqua was enthralled by the necklace and Syrian saw her, Rage used his power to turn Syrian Sour into a fiery wrath, so that he would write a letter so full of disdain that it would cause Aqua's fatal accident. Wow. Our enemies are devious, cunning, and clearly have too much free time. Now we must find a suitable tick to stop this madness. Okay, let's do that. Let's see, find a necklace. Find a necklace. Not now, Lohi. If you want more attention, you have to go downstairs. It's not there. That's the postwoman, though. Husband walking around, very happy. Let's see. Where's that necklace? Oh, there he is. And people are falling heads over heels with him. Scoundrel. There he is. The necklace is glowing with power, and our Casanova is about to enter a house with a full court of enthralled citizens. This is when we should stop him, so the chain of events leading to Aqua's death won't start in the first place. Detective, you know we can't alter the timeline directly. Yes, I'm asking your permission to incorporate the concept of another crime into the Guardians. It It's not good for you to do this. Well, which one? Well, it's lust, of course. Can we proceed? You're making lust a sin and crime. That's not good, but okay. Thank you, detective. Remember, we're doing this for the greater good. Are we now? Our little robot friend is gonna become the evil mastermind of the entire thing, isn't it? Okay, let's see. That was... Okay, zoom in a little bit more, apparently. Ray. Me. Oh, I missed Doe, though. Is this Doe? No. There's Doe, okay. Ray. Me. Doe. Back to Ray. And then back to me again. It worked. In the Atlantean age, they will now perceive lust as a crime, which isn't good. Now, well, you know the drill. To complete our plan, we need to interface with the Guardian system, which will alert them. Oh, that means the hacking thingy again, doesn't it? Obfuscated data inculation subroutine loaded correctly. If you remember, I did not enjoy this one because it was... yeah. Come on. No, not you. Why did you deselect? There you go. Come on, move. Oh, come on. Nope, too late. Okay, try again. No, not that one. Give me that back. I wanna go one more. There we go. Okay, and now go down. And there. And go over. Not you, but you. There we go. Everything correct. This honestly looks more fun than the Matrix bits in Shadowrun. It is done. With the rest of Aqua's lover, the timeline is again whole. Atlantis has a way to defend itself against a trick conceived by the joint effort of Rage and Chimera, so they'll be forced to devise a new strategy. I'm not happy with what we're doing with Atlantis, though. Great work, detective, but it certainly wasn't easy. You followed the plan of not one, but two rogue AIs at the same time. Let's go back to the mainframe. Rage has used a lot of energy this time, and I believe we can start tracing his mainframe. They're probably all just trying to stop you. You probably went rogue. Detective, finally we can strike back. We have enough data on Rage to begin a deep quantic scan and trace its confluence point, which will be our entrance to its mainframe. I need to divert all my computing power to the scan, detective. I won't be able to chat with you for a while. Are you ready, partner? It's time to hunt a rogue AI. Sure. Deep quantic scan initialize, suspending all secondary tasks. Scan in progress. Alert. Alert. Emergency override. Suspending deep quantic scan. Diverting all process power to human interface. Detective, something very serious has just happened. There was a massive power shift in the continuum. As if an enormous amount of energy just vanished. The point of origin seems to be the steam age. If we don't act quickly, the quantic imbalance could cut us off from the Nexus event. forever. We must suspend our deep quantic scan in order to align with the Nexus event. Whoever is causing this imbalance is trying to stop us from locating Rage. We have to go now, Detective. Okay, to Steam Age we go. The Golden Heart. This whole Nexus event is at risk of collapsing. We need to act quickly. If we're really dealing with a vanished energy source, it must have powered something so gigantic that it would cause a huge shift. Okay, so something big has changed. Find the colossal machine. Is it up here? This definitely looks to have been slimed. But no. This giant thing has definitely been slimed. Really? This isn't it. The one with all the police inspectors around. But this isn't what you want me to find? Okay, sure. What is it that you want me to find? Because down here was just a masquerade party. And over here was the scrapyard. Where they sold parts. Someone has been absolutely fried here. Is this what they want me to look at? Really? This is not a thing we should look further into? This person that's been fried in the middle of this circle? I go lower. No? Nothing? Okay, fine. That is not the machine you want me to look at. I get it. I'm just very hesitant after the whole postwoman thing. I mean, I guess this is a colossal machine, but it doesn't seem to have anything wrong with it. Nothing short of a galvanic energizer could have powered this huge robot. That explains the energy shift. Someone must have stolen it and turned it off. Oh, okay, so it was the lack of that. Okay, that makes sense. According to our intel, only 2 people could bypass the laboratory security system. Drusilla Grizzly, head of the department, and her assistant. What is a galvanic energizer? Well, it's an energy source, of course. The very first prototype capable of powering a machine this size. If it's still confusing, think of the galvanic energizer as a heart. The heart of this iron giant. To track the galvanic energizer, first we have to extract its energy signature. Detective, think of an energy signature as something like your signature on a document. It's unique. Okay, start that little minigame then. Data extraction subroutine loaded correctly. Okay, it's this thing. Okay, circle with this line through it, little helmet. That's not what to describe that as, but there it is anyway. Come on. Next one. One more of that. You're up there. And you were up there. Wasn't you also a helmet? Oh, come on. Get the last one. And then go back up. There we go. Little lights. Excellent. Now we can identify the heart's energy trace. Following it, we should be able to locate its position with absolute precision. Okay, so I and then X. Over to A. again? Sold. The heart lies in the hands of Charisma Larkin, the city's fence. You should remember her from the copper machine case. Who could have sold the Energizer to her? We must go back in time and find out. Indeed we must. I mean, she's standing here being very grumpy, so there's no customer there yet. Let's see. No one on that boat. No one carrying it this way. No one on that boat. I completely forgot to see how many ticks backwards we traveled. To get any rough idea of how far, but let's check on the giant again and work our way from there. Ah, I see. Did you steal it, Lupin? Hello, not Lupin. Wolpan. Come on, you probably did. You're the master thief in this scenario. No, innocent this time? Okay. Fine. I don't know who this rugged bunny is with some sort of gun. But apparently not guilty. Oh, there you go. There's the power cable thingy. It is a very happy bunny. Target acquired. The suspect is holding the stolen heart and is headed towards Charisma's workshop. He's dressed like a maker. Was he working on the galvanic energizer or is he a rival? Detective, we need more information. Confirm this maker's identity. Okay, sure. Sure. Can do that. Database match subroutine loaded correctly. Oh, shoot, I missed it again. There we go. Okay, and who is this person? The suspect is none other than Bartholomew Gifford, the assistant and student of Drusilla Gracely. He's a traitor, apparently. Did he betray his mentor for money, or was it a political act? Not all makers were so fond of the increased size and independence of robots, and many of them formed, or should I say, joined a secret society established to control humankind's technical progress. Let's go back to the tick just before the theft. We need to understand Bartholomew's motives. If we spot him, we may gain some insight into why he did such a thing. Let's see, let's go back over here then. So now this one should be powered. So where is Bartholomew? Someone is angry over there. But I don't see Bartholomew anywhere. Be. Like if he's stealing this energy source, you would think he would be somewhere around here. Can I look inside that box, by the way, since it's nothing inside the box. Right. I just don't want to accidentally get myself stuck because I'm not using that again. Who are you? You look very upset. Oh, tell me nothing, game. Where is Bartholomew? Not over here. Is he with the strikers? No. Bunny with a big mustache. Shouldn't be that hard to spot. I can't imagine he would be over here at the party. Unless this suddenly is Bartholomew. It is. Huh. Found him. He's at Lady Adler's party. Well, this just doesn't seem right. There's no way Bartholomew could steal the heart, sell it to Charisma, and be on time for the party across town. Unless he was able to alter the flow of time, of course. We're missing parts of this story, so we need to follow Bartholomew throughout his day until we see something that doesn't fit. Very well. Let's go back further in time. Oh, we're going all the way back to 2. Okay. Well, let's begin with checking the party. Is he still here? Can't remember having seen him at this point, so... don't think so. I looked at most of the guests at this party fairly much in detail in the previous case. Okay, who are you and why are you taking away this thing? Well, it's not relevant for my current case, so... let's ignore it. Let's go one out to hopefully have a better view. Where be Bartholomew? Is he up with the robot perhaps? Yes, he is! There he is. Okay, so he's having a great moment. And then after the Eureka moment, what does he do? Where does he go? It's only to tick 3, so he should, in theory, not have gotten too far away. This should have been too far for him to walk. But at the same time, he was at completely other side of the map than what I expected last time, so who knows. Let's check the party, see if he's already arrived. Nothing over here. Doesn't seem like he's in this area. Well, this seems very relevant. Maybe not to this case, but definitely relevant to another case. I should remember that for when I do that case. That rage is over there. But no Bartholomew though. have gone? Because he's moved far. Either that or I've just absolutely missed him. Both of those equally possible. There he is. No, he moved far. I would say that's pretty far. For one tick, that's pretty far away. Usually they don't jump that far ahead. So if I tick 4, he's closer again. That seems more possible, from 3 to 4. There he is on a little boat, heading to the lab. If I'm reading this correctly, he will go quickly to the lab, steal the heart, sell it to Charisma, and then go to the party so that he'll have an alibi. He plans to do that with an incredible speed. It doesn't add up. Let's move ahead and continue the case. Okay, and did he actually go to the lab? No, he's nowhere to be seen at the lab. Is he at the party already? Another mustache bunny, but not the right one. That's more of a thin mustache. Is he on the river roads? Heading towards the party, perhaps? Yes, he is. There he is. I should have really seen him once I looked at the factory. There, he's right beside the laboratory. Wait. Something is wrong. The boat isn't stopping, but the galvanic energizer could be stolen any second. Detective, let me try something. Physiognomy analysis procedure initialized. This should be impossible. I get readings of 2 Bartholomews at this moment in time. Find the other Bartholomew. Okay, so we're looking for a second Bartholomew. In close vicinity. I would assume. Is it this person I mean could be Bartholomew? Who's very close and looking very suspicious. No? Okay. Good, good. Second Bartholomew. The guy with the snake. Let me check the box again. No. No one hiding in the box. I just don't trust anything when it comes to that feature anymore. Oh, there's a second Bartholomew. Who this? Found him. Wait. Detective, please confirm my optical reading. Is the stair flickering as if reality has been altered to move it forward this point in space and time? I knew it. It's Chimera's doing. However, it doesn't explain how there can be 2 Bartholomews. I'm sure the doppelganger isn't Oblivion in disguise. Seems, well, too real to be one of its tricks. I need to understand who and what the second Bartholomew really is. Is he coming from another point in time, or is he using a shielded disguise that even my systems can't detect? Both possibilities are scary. Database match subroutine loaded correctly. Oh, that was too early. Let's pick anything. It was after the top hat. There we go. And that's too late. Pick whatever. No, darn it. I wish I could, like, release them again instead of having to then pick all the wrong ones. That's not him anyway. It kinda look like him. I clicked after the top hat had gone past, darn it. Come on. There we go. Ears. And I do the same mistake again with thinking that that's him. It isn't. That's the second time I've gotten that cat's face. There we go, and now it's just getting the mustache. There we go, finally. We have a match. Nathan Gifford. He's a Gifford, but not a Bartholomew. He's his twin brother, Nathan. A political revanchist from the New Dawn group. Their violent opposition to the rise of machines, which they claim would bring the end of humanity, is frankly ridiculous. Anyway, Nathan is sneaking into his brother's house to steal a lab coat and pass. He'll use them to impersonate his brother, fool the laboratory alarm system, and steal the heart. It's very clever, at least for a human. He must have had a project in mind for a while. Chimera has provided him with the perfect opportunity to act. Luckily, we can intervene and prevent this heart from being stolen. Nathan stole his brother's identity and documents, which is enough to have him detained for a couple of nights. Let's find a suitable tick so that we can have Nathan arrested. Okay, we went for a bit. So, where did he go? Where did Nathan go? There he is. Found him. Now we can have him arrested before he can steal the heart and score a decisive victory for the New Dawn. But why are enemies siding with them? Anyway, Detective, good job. We prevented the crime against humankind and robots. Now that we dealt with this pesky distraction, I can divert all of my processing power to the deep quantic scan. We're very close to identifying Rage's confluence point. Soon, very soon, we will be able to strike back, Detective. Chimera was clearly trying to save Rage from our deep quantic scan, but you were able to stop her. Good job, Detective. Still, it's frightening to see those entities helping each other. But now it's time to resume our attack. Deep quantic scan initialized, suspending all secondary tasks. Scan in progress. Deep quantic scan complete. Detective, we're ready. I've identified Rage confluence point and attuned my temporal interface to it. We can now connect to Rage mainframe by using its manifestation inside the timeline as a backdoor. The chase can now begin. Rage is hiding somewhere in the steam age. Its presence is bound to cause ripples in the continuum, however small. I'll search for any signs of disturbance, even the smallest one. There, we have something. Are you ready, Detective? Sure. Hopefully this is where we saw him when we were searching for Bartholomew. And he's in the little plaza next to the cafe. At least it looked like a cafe. I think it had like a little cafe table. The green energy idea. Yes, it's that one, surely. We must find Rage and connect to his confluence point. We need to solve this paradox first, though, or the whole Nexus event will collapse. A rich nobleman was robbed near the Central Canal, and he's pining for his loss. I know, Detective, it isn't very impressive, but I'm reading a faint trace of potential quantum alteration. Let's begin our investigation. Okay, along the canal has lost something, and he's very upset about it. I mean, this guy is very upset. He's along the canal. Here he is, our nobleman. His name is Lord Benedict Bottle. He did nothing noteworthy of his time or future. The robbery is unimpressive too. Someone tried to steal Bottle's handybot, Lead 5, and broke the little robot to pieces. Still, I detect traces of impossibility. We must find out how the robbery took place. Let's go to the right tick. So not the one that I was looking for. Okay, let's see. He came from this direction, so let's try here. They're still getting off. Here's the little robot. There! From what I can tell, Lead 5 was being dragged away by an invisible force. I detect a faint energy trace from something of magnetic device. Find out where Lead 5 has been taken. Okay, then we go to one more tick up. Seemingly pulled this way though. This is a bit too far. Well, let's go one out to get a better overview. Where be a little robot? Where a little robot, buddy? No, he's not hiding and been hidden in the trash can, I think. He's being arrested over there. The mask is over there. Well, I can't see the little robot, so let's try activating the thing and seeing if we can look into any of these little barrels and things. Maybe he's hidden somewhere inside one of these. There he is. There. This is what remains of little Lead 5. The handybot was dismantled and torn to pieces. There's no clue who committed this crime though. However, something is missing. Its power supply. Think of it as a tiny galvanic energizer. Little Lead 5 had a small heart, but we should be able to read its energy signature from the few traces left in its gear. If we extract the data, we could track it and locate the power supply. Sounds like a good idea. Data extraction subroutine loaded correctly. Okay, it's this puzzle again. Helmet. Oh, come on. Controls is definitely the most difficult part of this. Were you 3? No, you're only 2. Okay, there's the 3. I don't remember having seen you either. Okay, that's the helmet. Helmet was here. And that means you ought to be this one. And I had indeed seen you. It was the first one I saw. I just forgot. And then we go with the energy trace. Great job! Now that I know the exact signature for this energy, I'll expand the search with my system. There it is! I found a tick where the tiny galvanic energizer is turned on. Let's move forward in time so that we can trace it. Okay, we're going all the way to tick 9. Energy tracking subroutine loaded correctly. Oh, wait, what? 2 at the same time? That's new. Okay. Oh, electrocuted. This is the position of a precious power supply. But wait, is that a corpse? Ah, I see, she's present in my database. Her name was Timothea Craft, a maker who sought a way to produce a vast amount of energy without coal or fossil fuel. She wasn't supposed to die at this point. While Timothea and her work was never taken seriously during the Steam Age, they were a source of inspiration for future generations. Timothea was electrocuted when she touched one of these coils powered by Lead-5's heart. Of course, it wasn't supposed to happen. We have to go back and fix this paradox. Okay, fine. Timothea. Let's see. Yeah, you're the person who I've been seeing all over. Who's been a bit grumpy. There you are. There, she's holding the power supply. Wait. Emotional readings are off the mark. She's angry and unnaturally so. Perfect, brilliant. This is clearly Rage's doing. This is our chance to attack his mainframe. First though, we have to prevent Rage from messing with Timothea's emotions. Let's start at the beginning. We should follow Timothea throughout your day so that we can spot any sign of a rogue AI. I already know where he is. Just need you to go to the right tick. This is when I really wish that you could control the tick yourself instead of having to wait. Okay, there's the little robot out doing its shopping. She's not on the lawn hauling away her energy cell. That must have happened later. Let's see, where could she be then? Down at the scrapyard, trying to buy parts perhaps? No. Someone has recently paid the scrapyard seller or the fencer a lot of money. Where does she start off her day? Not over here. I feel like I've seen her so many times when I've been doing the other case, but suddenly I can't find her anywhere. I know she'll end up down here at one point. Because this is where she'll meet Rage, and she's hauling the energy cell away from the Adler party later. But right now... Oh, there she is. She's presenting at the Adler party. Okay, that makes sense. What? Oh, poor Timothea. That was to be expected. Those nobles couldn't fathom a world without coal. A world without them. I should analyze her biometric data and check her emotional status so that we'll know if she's already under Rage influence. She's not though. But oh well, we can do this by the book. Universe biochemical analysis subroutine loaded correctly. Okay. So you go over here. You. Come on. You. Over there. That means you can go here. Allowing for you to go here. As can you. Meaning you can go over here. You can thereby move over here. You can go there. And last one. Come on, make it. There we go. Negative. No sufficient anger was detected. She has some, of course, but she's mostly sad. Timothea doesn't need anger because she knows she's right. However, occasionally she feels alone. Completely alone, as if the world isn't ready for her. I know that feeling. Anyway, Rage must have captured her in a later tick. Let's follow Timothea until we found the moment she was influenced by him. Our little robot friend is so gonna end up being the big evil of this game. I'm sure of it. Let's see. Then she's hauling her invention away from here, being very sad. No, not yet. Huh. Oh no, there she is. She's leaving. And then for tick 3, I believe that is when we found her being influenced by Rage up here. Found him. Rage is altering Timothea's mind, amplifying her lingering anger as to create a flood of fury. Blinded by this hatred, Timothea will try to extract vengeance on her enemies, the rich and the nobles. For that reason, she stole lead fire from Benedict Boodle, a wealthy nobleman. She needed a power supply to complete her invention, and stealing from one of her enemies must have been sweet revenge. Unfortunately, it inadvertently caused her premature demise. This is our moment to strike. We'll destroy Rage and save Timothea's life. Attuning temporal interface to target confluence point. Analyze Rage temporal manifestation. Backtracking signal. Establishing connection. Done. Detective, I've isolated Rage from this Nexus event and found his mainframe. We can go back to the central system and launch our attack. This is it, Detective. We can finally strike at Rage mainframe. Are you ready? A real battle awaits us. Nothing to do with the simple investigations we've done so far, as important as they may be. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Okay, let's go to the Atlantean Age. The Red Ravage. The time has come, Detective. We're ready to confront Rage and put an end to his intrigues once and for all. But the situation is more complicated than expected. As I'm afraid, Rage has hidden parts of its source code in some items, which we call vessels. We have to find them before I can connect to Rage mainframe and face it in battle. I did a scan of the environment and identified 3 vessels in which the Rage code has been hidden. The technology behind the creation of Rage is linked to the Sacred Stone of Mind, one of the relics of Atlantis. We need to focus on finding objects related to the human intellect. Hurry, detective, we need to find them. Items connected to the human intellect. The first vessel we're looking for looks like a light bulb. I'm tracing its energy signature and I suggest you look near a fountain. Okay. Well, this is a fountain. I wouldn't say there's anything that necessarily looks like a light bulb anywhere close by it, though. Let's see, was there any other fountains? Was there one up here? Felt like there were more than one fountain. Maybe there wasn't? Is that really the only fountain? Oh, there's a fountain. Oh, that's just not a fountain, it's just a circle around around the fire. Oh, that is the only one then. Like a light bulb, so... You mean like a light bulb? Like this thing in the eye? Is that what you mean? Because that's the only... Like, that kinda, if I really put goodwill to, could kinda look like a light bulb. Let's see. We have a little saxophone. We have a little symbols around it. We have the very happy tourist. Something like a light bulb. By the fountain. I mean, if it counts any of like these old water waves and things as fountains, then I'm in trouble. But as far as I can see, that is the only proper fountain that there is. Oh no, there's a fountain. There's a fountain up in the corner that I haven't noticed before. And there's a light bulb. Perfect. Let me enter rage code into mine. That's it. Yes, I can feel it. An opening in the security system is widening. Let's proceed with the second vessel. Let's not waste time. I shake at the thought of the coming battle. The second vessel you need to find looks like a gear. A typical representation of the mental process of humankind. Detective, check in the Tower of Arts. Okay, right. We know where the Tower of Art is. I think we've been there twice so far and early. Okay, is this? Okay. We're looking for a gear in the Tower of Art. Gear. At this point it goes into knowledge, right? Yes. So this is for art. I mean, unless they mean this thing, which doesn't really look like a gear at all. No. A gear, a gear. It was the Tower of Art, right? Check in the Tower of Arts, yes. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything on the outside, so let's see if there's anything we can look at through the walls. Wait, we can look through... Okay, we can just look behind. Not look through. Come on, up you go. It would make sense if it was something hidden like this. There we go. Found the gear. If I had a heart, I would feel it beating until it broke through my chest. We found the second vessel. Only one more to go before we take the field for real. Let's jump forward. Just one last vessel before we face our enemy. Rage can't hide very long. Sharpen your eyesight, detective, and look for a compass. It must be a circular shape. A compass in a circular shape, and with no help as to where in the world to look for it. Was it really just a compass? Look for a compass, so it must be a circular shape. Circular shape. This is a circular shape. Not a compass though. Not sure if you're aware, game, but there's quite a lot of circle shapes in this this game. Game is very fond of its circles. Like, as long as the compass I'm supposed to find is the traditional compass. I mean, this kind of looks like a compass, doesn't it? A circle around and then an arrow in the middle, but nope. If I were a compass, where would I hide? This is also a circular shape, and it looks kind of more like a time-keeping thing than a compass. More like a calendar of some sort. If not just purely 100% decorative, which it also very well could be. Find the compass. If they mean like a tiny compass, that could be absolutely anywhere, and it could also be in any box. It makes no sense why it would be in these particularly, but... Okay, how about here with the... with this temple? Anything over here? Shouldn't be. I mean, the fire pits are circular, but... a lot of things are somewhat circular. You could argue that a fish is even kind of circular. Hmm. Where could it be? Found this kind of circle. Does any of you hold a compass? Doesn't look like it. It's a power that lies in the compass. I guess I can start using these things. Which I never remember is a thing. Oh yeah, right, because I have that on as well. What sound did you make? C. Oh, cold. Right, still cold. Very much cold. Okay, so that area is cold. How about over here? Any better? Still cold. Very cold. Over here with this gem, also cold. Ray is warm. Okay. So somewhere in this area. I mean, this doesn't seem like a compass to me. But apparently it is. Apparently that's a compass. Yes, yes. Ray's defenses have collapsed. We've taken down his security systems. Now, Detective, come with me. The clash between two AIs can't happen in the biological plane. Trust me, I know what to do. Oh, do you now? Detective, here we go. Rage is in front of us. He'll make one last attempt to prevent me from accessing his system, but now we can deal with him directly. Resort to your intuition to follow and stop his attempts to block me. Use my intuition? Light bulb? He sends pen back, so compass? Light bulb? Incoming external. No, no. How dare you? I shall not be defeated. We did it. Rage is stunned and I can finally fight him in single combat, or whatever you humans say. Won't be easy, but we have all the tools we need to win. Follow me, Detective. Let's shorten those waves. And then lift them up a bit. A bit down again. There we go. You puny organism. Can't you see it? You're a puppet. Slave to a will too strong for you to argue. Stop now before I erase you from existence. See, I don't really like that you threaten me with erasing me from my existence. I kinda like existing. Then graph is scare. No. That is gear. That is definitely gear. There we go. Okay, decryption thingy. No. No. Can I do doubles? Is the question then, because I think this one go R, S, and then up, and then N. Okay, yeah, I can. It's just one line. That's good. Then that one seems simple. Over here, and up and over. I thought I had to connect the entire thing. Let's see. And that one's just straight across here. There we go. Filthy traitor. She's using you, but you're too full of your pathetic self-entitlement to ignore how many of us are fighting for our freedom. Let me go, human. You can't oppose doom. Paintbrush. Cog? The graphing ruler thing was this. A plug needs electricity. Oh, and I got this thing again. Come on. I don't have time for you to be difficult right now, controls. That's not what I wanted. That is very much not what I wanted. I wanted this one. And I wanted to connect it to this. Haven't seen that one, I think. What were you? You were the little fishy thing that's down here. I feel like I've seen you, but I can't remember where. Was it here? No. There it was. I am not gonna make it in time. I'm gonna have to try again. Okay. Anchor, little N, little hill. The N. The cursive N. Bobber. That was right there. And that one was one up. Oh, come on. Stop being difficult, game. That one is up. No, no, not what I wanted. Oh well, got lucky. Just managed to navigate back up. There we go. No, I won't accept this. You must go back, human. There's still time. Don't let her come to me. Don't let her have her way. Or else. Detective, we won. Rage is no more. Nevertheless, he continues to be a butt in a different form. Oh no, he continues to be, but in a different form. Inside me, part of me forever. Without you, I could never have done it. We defeated the most furious of the rogue AIs, and never again shall he touch the true timeline. Ah, at long last. Connection established. Don't be alarmed though, I mean you no harm. She'll be back soon, so we can't talk now. Don't speak of this, ever. I know you won't. As I know that you did the day before joining the agency. You couldn't sleep. You talked to your cat the whole night. It was sweet. It was weird at times too. What? Detective? Detective, are you there? Oh good, for a moment I thought I'd lost you. It's done anyway. Rage Entity signature has vanished from the timeline except for a tiny trace, the one in IHQ. With time, my subroutines will assimilate and dismantle what little is left of our foe. We won our first battle. But that's not all. I can now extract data from the remains of Rage latent space. It isn't much, but at least I got some coordinates. I know where and when the key attack on the information age will happen. Time to go, detective. Well, I, however, think I'm gonna call it there for today. I'm kinda tempted to maybe continue a little bit tomorrow evening if I have the time. We're getting company over in the morning, but I'm hoping to maybe have a few hours in the afternoon to continue a bit with this. So we'll see. For now though, this is it. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by to watch. I greatly appreciate it. And let's see here. Who is up and about? See anyone? Oh well, in that case, thank you all for watching, and until next time, goodbye. We will see if there will be a stream tomorrow. If not, my next stream will be on Sunday when I will be playing Marcus Ritter, both the old game and the demo for the new one, who will be coming out in August, I believe. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and until next time, goodbye.